Hello and welcome to Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Aaron Taylor. Today we'll be talking about the Miss Troy University pageant taking place here at Troy University. My guest today, the reigning Miss Troy University, Leah Livingston. Yes. Leah, thanks for joining here today.
Thank you so much for having me.
And we are talking about a new pageant, which means, sadly, you have to give up the crown that you have held for the last year or so. First off, before we get into the pageant, we'll talk about a little about your year as Miss Troy University.
Yes, it's been a wonderful year. I didn't know what to expect going into it, I will say that. But I can say, looking back, I've learned so much about my school and myself, and really when it comes to talking to people, how to represent yourself and how to represent Troy, to the public, which is really cool, really neat, and it's been an awesome opportunity. I'm just really, really grateful looking back.
And of course, you had the opportunity to go to the Miss Alabama pageant and take part in that. Talk a little about your experience of being at the pageant and getting to be a part of this Miss America program. So
yes, and for me, I think it's one of those things that I never imagined that I would be doing, but it's definitely one of the dreams that I've always had. But it was a huge experience. It was a very challenging experience, very difficult experience, but I made it through the week and came out alive, and I was so happy to return back to Troy, but really, really grateful for the scholarship money that I received there. I won a talent award and just made some great friends too.
And so you had the chance to go to Miss Alabama, and now coming up, another young lady will get her chance to represent Troy University at the Miss Alabama pageant. Let's talk about this year's pageant.
Yes, well, it's on October 22nd, so a week and a half away, and we have 11 contestants this year. So anything from freshmen to seniors, they're all Troy University students, and they will be competing in interview, on-stage question, swimsuit, talent, evening wear, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. And I really hope the student body will come out and support and just see what it's all about.
And of course, they'll get a chance to see the pageant, see the competition, see all the fun, but it's entertaining as well. In addition to just the pageant itself, there's a lot of things to see and a good entertaining evening. So tell us a little about some of the things that folks can take away outside of the pageant. So
well, if they attend the pageant, not only will they be able to support some of their favorite best friends or family members, but there will be entertainment. So there will be singing and dancing and special guest appearances. There are some surprises, but I will be singing some of the pieces that I competed with at Miss Alabama and last year at Miss Troy, and it's just going to be a lot of fun, and we just really want to make it big as possible, and there are 11 contestants, so if we can pack that theater, it would be a lot of fun.
11 contestants, all vying for Miss Troy University.
Miss Troy 2017.
And of course, the contestants, if they're watching this right now, a piece of advice you might give them going into this?
I would definitely say that their biggest competition is themselves. You're yourself's worst critic, and I'm definitely that way, and I realized that over this last year. Just go in and be confident with who you are and what it is that you can present, and that stage, it'll become yours. It'll really just be a test of how comfortable you are in yourself, and how you're going to convey that to the judges.
And of course, you'll get the opportunity to crown the new Miss Troy University, and they will go on to represent Troy at the Miss Alabama pageant next year. But as for you, you're giving up the crown. Is this going to be it for you? Some Miss Troy universities have gone on to compete in other pageants. So are you hanging up the crown for good after this one?
I am. Unfortunately, it's been an amazing experience, but I will be graduating in December and moving on. Sadly, leaving Troy. It's been an amazing home away from home, but getting married and hopefully starting a new career. So
the pageant life behind you, you had your chance to represent Troy University in this way. But obviously, fun year, fun opportunity, and of course, I guess tell some of the people, the young ladies who might be Miss Troy University, some things they can expect out of their year as Miss Troy University.
Well, like I said, you're going to learn a lot about yourself, but you're going to learn why Troy is so special and how there's such a big pride and just big loyalty for Troy in the school itself. But you'll have a very busy year. I will say that. You will never stop. You're going to have everything from people that you never had speak to you before, contacting you, coming out from the woodworks, asking you to do this and that. But you'll get to travel. You'll get to meet tons of new people, and your networking opportunities are huge.
Huge, and got opportunity to meet a lot of people
Yes.
and be the center of attention at Troy University for a year.
Yeah.
So
Sometimes that's good, and sometimes that's really not. So
now, if anyone, once again, if they want to attend the pageant, when and where?
October 22nd, 6 p.m., and it's in Claudia Crosby Theater.
All right, a chance to get out there and see who might be the new Miss Troy University and representing the school, the Miss Alabama pageant. Who knows? Maybe Miss America someday.
Maybe. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
It's good to see their humble beginnings right here at Troy University.
Yes.
Once again, congratulations on a
Thank
full year
you.
as Miss Troy University, and thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.